That raw talk, that block talk, straight from the gutter I rise, no chalk. They tried to mark me out, I lit the spark. Now I'm the flame in the dark, king of the blocks.
Came from the curb with my fists in pain. Mama cried nightly, stormed in the rain. Daddy ain't home, just hunger and strain. So I made my own lane, raised with the game. Posted on corners, eyes like hawks. Whispers in alleys, we don't do small talk. Took my first hit, learned from the loss. Now the lessons stack high like the money I toss. I'm the king of the blocks, crowned by the cold. Heart turned steel, soul never sold. Watch for the snakes, jealous the bold. This ain't just rapid survival. I told from the mud, from the ground, from the cell to the gold. King of the blocks, now I'm breaking them all. Breaking them all, breaking them all, breaking them all. 10 toes. King of the block. King of the block. King of the block. 10 toes deep, I don't flinch, I press. Enemies talk loud, I move with finesse. Fake love's a test, loyalty scarce, but I move militant, eyes always aware. Score from the wars that never made news. Friends turn ghosts, that's the life we choose. Every bar I spit, another brick laid. This my throne, my crown, my war parade, yeah. I seen the lights go dim in a flash. Brothers fall quick when they chasing that cash, but I stay 10 steps, learn how to last. Now they play my name like a trumpet blast. Built from the struggle, my blood in the street, but I came up raw, never faced defeat. You want truth, then stand in my heat. This is empire flow, raw, no cheat. I'm the king of the block, crowned by the cold. Heart turned steel, soul never sold. Watch for the snakes, jealous the bold. This ain't just rapid survival, I told. From the mud, from the ground, from the cell to the gold. King of the blocks, now I'm breaking the mold. Breaking the mold, breaking the mold, breaking the mold. King of the blocks. King of the blocks. King of the blocks. King of the blocks. Look, I ain't glorifying dirt, just telling my tale. This is pain, hustle time behind the sail. This is brothers on the line, prayers that fail. But still I rise, never bend, never bail. Chains couldn't hold me, fear couldn't fold me. Came for the crown, now the real ones know me. Stack my respect, not just the bills. Cause legends don't die, we bend the wheel. So toast to the nights, I ain't sleep at all. Toast to the bruises, the fight, the brawl. Toast to the silence, toast to the call. Toast to the fact I still stand tall. King of the blocks, yeah, I made that vow. From shadows to sun, I'm the moment now. The moment now, the moment now, the moment now, the moment. King of the blocks. King of the block. King of the block. King of the blocks. I came from the side where the sirens sing, where the cash dirty and the reaper got wings, where a handshake might cost you your life, and loyalty's rare like peace in the night. Had a 38 tucked in a champion coat, dreams weighed heavy so I stayed afloat. Corner store lessons, scars for the proof, no fairy tales here, just the grime and truth. Whispers and alleys, them boys got plots, cut deals in the dark, spin stories for cops. But I ain't fold, I ain't beg, I ain't run. I stared down the barrel after the gun, now the Benz got tense, the watch got glare, but the pain in my chest still heavy with prayer. Made it out clean, now I made it out smart, played my part and built an empire from dark.
Grime and glory, pain and pride. We walk through hell, but the flames inside. Tears on the concrete, ghost in my ride. But I'm still here, I survived that tide. Grime and glory, war and will. You either lose your soul or find yourself. From the alleyway thrones to the boardroom floors, we kings of the chaos, lions in war.
nights, no heat. Sleeping in a trap with a 40 on the seat. Every knock at the door had me clenching tight. Could've been death or another fed in the disguise, but I played chess when they played dice. Roll with wolves, so don't talk twice. Heard a homie flip, that's a gut punch. Now his name just echoes in a cell at lunch. I ain't glorify pain, but respect the truth. Respect the ones who bled for the youth. OGs taught me never talk much, just let the silence speak when the stakes get tough. Now I own what they said I'd never see. From a nickelback dream to a legacy, from a corner fiend to a big time boss. I paid full price, never feared the cost.
Grime and glory, pain and pride. We walk through hell, but the flames inside. Tears on the concrete, ghost in my ride. But I'm still here, I survived that tide. Grime and glory, war and wealth. You either lose your soul or find yourself. From the alleyway thrones to the boardroom floors, we kings of the chaos, lions in war. Lions in war.
Either born into it, or you learn fast. Ain't no cheat codes in the jungle, just eyes on the back of your neck, and a soul made of stone. Now they ask how I made it this far. I answer with silence and luxury cars. Chains ain't just gold, memories worn. Each link got a story of nights I was torn. I seen mamas cry, brothers fall to the heat. Seen fake smiles melt in the face of defeat, but I kept moving even when it was tight. Turned every loss into fuel for the fight. Now my crib got gates, my team moved clean, but my heart still beats like a mob deep scene. Never forgot where the blood first spilled. Never forgot who got popped for real. Toast to the struggle, toast to the game, toast to the fallen who lit up my name. Grind made me, glory refined. Now I'm timeless, eternal in rhyme.
Grime and glory, pain and pride. We walk through hell, but the flames inside. Tears on the concrete, ghost in my ride. But I'm still here, I survived that time. Grime and glory, war and wealth. You either lose your soul or find yourself. From the alleyway thrones to the boardroom floors, we kings of the chaos, lions in war.
Yeah. This one ain't for the radio. It's for the block, the cell, the ones who kept the code. Let's go. I was raised with a siren scream like lullabies, where loyalty die and the truth wear disguise. With a plug got ghosts and the fiends got needs, and the young die quick trying to chase big dreams. Every corner got a name etched in pain. Graffiti ain't art, it's memorial stain. Seen homies flip like a quarter in midair. Now I move like a shadow, cold aware. Had a 40 in the backpack, books in hand. Learned math in school, but the trap taught me grams. $1 in a prayer, that's all I had. Mama worked 2 jobs, pops dipped out bad, so I laced up boots at the Frostbit Street. Eyes wide shut, but the vision ran deep. Now the name ring bells, no cosign needed. Respect over fame, that's how I succeeded. Let's move tight, earn stripes in the dark, live loud in the light. No snitch, no switch, no fear in the fight. We bleed for the crown, never beg for the right. Cold in the streets, it's inked in my skin. From the grave to the pen, to the throne I ascend. Never fold, never fake, never follow the weak. I was born in the fire, I'm cold in the streets. I seen love turn cold when the money got thick. Seen friends turn ops over one slick lick. So I ride so low, now trust just a myth. Got my name, my aim, and the sights on my wrist. Police on the payroll, judges with a price. And the realest ones I knew paid with their life. Now I'm ghosting new cities in bulletproof rides. While my past play chess in the back of my mind. Yeah, they prayed on my fall, I just prayed for the calm. Now my ex wanna call, I just sit and stay calm. Never needed cloud, I was raised in the field. Where survival ain't luck, it's a matter of skill. Every bar spit, that's a line in my will. Every beat I bless, that's revenge I can feel. Tell a youth don't die for respect you can't spare. But if war call again, I defend to the end. Code of the street, speak less, move tight, earn stripes in the dark, live loud in the light. No snitch, no switch, no fear in the fight. We bleed for the crown, never beg for the right. Code of the streets, it's inked in my skin. From the grave to the pen, to the throne I ascend. Never fold, never fake, never follow the weak. I was born in the fire, I'm code of the streets. They want your loyalty till it costs them comfort, but I never broke, never cracked. Built my name brick by brick. Now it's multi-million meetings where I used to flip packs. Now I rap what I live, no gimmicks, just facts. They respect me from the yard to the label boardroom, cause I speak like a soldier that escaped his doom. It's bigger than me, this for every block boy dreaming, every cell-bound king, every mother still grieving for the scars we don't show, the secrets we keep for the nights we ain't eat, still grinding on feet. Now it's champagne bottles and a bulletproof suite, but I still hear the hunger when I hear that beat. So I lace up the mic like I laced up the boots and remind them I'm living, breathing street truth from the story that the system tried to erase. I'm the flame that the struggle couldn't replace, so remember my name when they speak of the heat. I ain't just rap, I'm the code of the streets. This the code of the streets, speak less, move tight, earn stripes in the dark, live loud in the light, no snitch, no switch, no fear in the fight, we bleed for the crown, never beg for the right, code of the streets is inked in my skin, from the great to the pen to the throne, I said never phone, never fake, never follow the weak, I was born in the fire, I'm code of the streets. Yeah, the game don't love you. It only respects you when you earn it. But the price is high. Blood on the streets. It's the only way to rise. Came from the gutter, no silver spoon, just to echo with the moon in a darkened room. Life was a fight, so I had to learn quick. Trust no man, not even the ones you pick. Had a dollar and a dream, but the streets stay cold. Grew up too fast, got stories untold. Mama worked hard, but the bills never stopped, and the hunger in my chest made me stay on top. Seen the homie cross, blood turn to rust. He switched for the paper, left us in the dust. Trust is a luxury the game don't provide, and in these streets you gotta watch your stride. At the corner on lock, but the crown came with heat. Enemies in my shadow, but I still don't retreat. Fist fights and gunshot, that's the life we know. In the war for the throne, you reap what you sow.
Blood on the streets, pain in my veins. Came from the mud, now I'm standing in chains. The cold world taught me how to rise above. Every scar, every tear, that's the price of love. Blood on the streets, loyalty's a ghost. You either rise or fall, that's what hurts the most. I made it through the fire, I'm battle worn. A soldier in the game, but I'm never torn.
Seen a lot of brothers turn to ghosts, had dreams of the mansion, but they died on the post. Every day's a gamble when you live by the block. One slip up and you're gone like a shot, but I stayed in the grind, made money my partner. Kept my circle tight cause trust don't bother. Made moves like chess, play the long game, cause in these streets it's the last man that remains. Enemies smile while they plot your demise, but I see the lies in the back of their eyes. Had to learn to be cold, kept the heat on my waist. One wrong move and you erase without a trace, but I'm built for the pressure. I'm molded in pain when it rains. It's all in the middle of the game. From the cell to the streets, I'm a soldier with pride, never fold, never hide. I'm prepared for the ride.
Blood on the streets, pain in my veins. Came from the mud, now I'm standing in chains. The cold world taught me how to rise above. Every scar, every tear, that's the price of love. Blood on the streets, loyalty's a ghost. You either rise or fall, that's what hurts the most. I made it through the fire, I'm battle worn. A soldier in the game, but I'm never torn.
We don't get to choose this life, but we choose how we walk through it. And no matter how deep the scar, the battle don't stop until we claim what's ours. Now they call me king, but I paid the price. Every loss in the streets came with sacrifice. Wasn't no handouts, had to grind for the throne. Now my name in their mouths, but I stand alone. But don't get it twisted, I still ride for the fam. Never turn my back on the ones that took a stand, but the love's getting thin, just a fading illusion. When you're in the game, you get used to the confusion. Now I'm out here, moving with the weight of the world, but I'm steady, I'm focused as the lies unfurl. I seen friends switching, watching when my homies fall, but the streets never love you, it's a cold-hearted call. Still I rise above, keep my eyes on the prize. Through the blood and the tears, I can see through the lies. I'm a product of the struggle, of the pain, the scars, but I'm a king in my right. My crown written in stars.
On the streets, pain in my veins. Came from the mud, now I'm standing in chains. The cold world taught me how to rise above. Every scar, every tear, that's the price of love. Blood on the streets, loyalty's a ghost. You either rise or fall, that's what hurts the most. I made it through the fire, I'm battle worn. A soldier in the game, but I'm never torn. Yeah. Blood on the streets, but the throne is mine now. You either rise or you fall. I rose, and I'm built to last.
They think the throne means comfort, but where I'm from, kings die quick. So I never sit still, eyes open, gun loaded, move silent.
Came up where the reapers walk. No lights, had to fight in the dark just to earn my rights. Hunger
storm. I don't do sneak dissing, I do face to face. Put your name on a bullet if you play in my space. Talk loyalty, but most fold when it's tight. I was raised by the rules, now I live by might. OGs taught lessons, I paid with blood. Now I'm building empires off the pain and mud. I don't need 10 goons, I just need one plan. Turn the world on its head with my bare damn hands. They want stripes off image, I earned mine in war. Wasn't raised for peace, I was built to endure. And every trap house echo with the names I own. Every city got whispers that I sit on the throne. Throne ain't safe, better move with a blade. In this jungle full of rats, only lions get paid. You want power, then bleed. Want gold, then crawl. Every brick in my name got a price on the wall. Throne ain't safe, I don't sleep, I scheme. Keep a silencer close and a dollar to dream. A king don't beg, he commands with scars. Every step that I take is a step toward stars. Yeah, I saw too many switch, too many lie, too many caskets filled while they mama cry. So I trust no man just to steal on my hip, and the fire in my eyes while I load that clip. This ain't glamour, this pain with a mask. This is moving in the dark with $1 million in cash. Took losses, bounced back with a heart made of stone. Now my words weigh heavy like a king on the throne. Never took a shortcut, never kissed rings. I was raised where you die if you chase shiny things. Now they copy my walk, quote lines I wrote, but they never seen the nights when the dream went broke. I've been hunted, betrayed, left out in the rain, but I came back sharper. I rebranded pain. Now I'm cold with the hustle, genius with aim. Got respect in the hood and the business game. Throne ain't safe, better move with a blade. In this jungle full of rats, only lions get paid. You want power, then bleed. Want gold, then crawl. Every brick in my name got a price on the wall. Throne ain't safe, I don't sleep, I scheme. Keep a silencer close and a dollar to dream. A king don't beg, he commands with scars. Every step that I take is a step towards stars. See, they think I'm paranoid, but paranoia is what kept me alive. Never blink, never trust too quick. The throne's a battlefield. I got bags full of sins, but my conscience clear. I survived what would break most in a year. Now I move like a myth, but I'm solid and live. Put a bag on your name if you threaten my drive. I ain't here for applause, I'm here for the win. To rewrite the codes they trapped us within. I made bosses from soldiers, gave streets a new script. Now I'm feared in the boardroom and known in the crypts. I don't play both sides, I just carve my path. If I shake your hand once, know I did the math. From a hoodie in the rain to designer and jets, but the wolves still howl when I place my bets. So I walk with a limp from the weight I carry. Married the struggle to hustle, never had to marry. Every throne I touch got a pass up red, but I built my crown from the words I bled. Throne ain't safe, better move with a blade. In this jungle wood of rats, only lions get paid. You want power, then bleed. Want gold, then crawl. Every brick in my name got a price on the wall. Throne ain't safe, I don't sleep, I scheme. Keep a silencer close and a dollar to dream. A king don't beg, he commands with scars. Every step that I take is a step towards stars. You chase fame, I chase legacy. And legacies ain't soft, they written in war, sealed in blood.
They preach from pulpits, but I preach from corner blocks. This is my gospel, not from books, but from blood, hustle, and locked doors.
Concrete jungle, I was raised by the flame. Gun smoke, sermons, baptized in the game. Had to learn the code before I learned my name, cause around here you slip, they put tags on your frame. Used to watch Pops with work in the kitchen. Told me pray for peace, but move like you missing. Street lights dim, but my vision stayed clear. Knew the devil wore pride and whispered in ears. Every handshake tight, every smile fake. I could read a man's soul by the risk he take. Grew up fast, heart carved in stone. Only friend was a Glock and a prepaid phone. I done lost more brothers than I gained respect, so I move like a ghost, never leave no debt. Now I stand with the weight of a world in my grip. One eye on the ops, other eye on the ship. It's my concrete gospel, verses in pain. Preach to the block where the saints never came. Every bar is a brick, every line is a stain. I rose from the dirt, now rain in the rain. Concrete gospel, break through the wall. Knock down gates, make peace with the score. No choir, no priest, just a soul in a pen. I die for the code, then I rise again. was a test every morning to win. If you made it to the next day, you blessed in sin. I ain't asked for this life, it chose me cold. Now my name ring bells where the lost get sold. They talk gangsta till they feel real smoke, until a hollow tip prayer turns silence to choke. I see rich men beg and poor men reign. The chain ain't power, it's the mind that's game. Used to run through alleys with a 40 in jeans. Now I sign contracts with my lawyers on screens, but I still feel the hunger, still got the edge. Still got scars from the wars that pushed me to the ledge. I'm the voice of the unheard, the pain in the beat turn hustles into hymns, made sermons from heat. If you feel what I spit, then you walk what I do. This gospel ain't clean, it's concrete and true. It's my concrete gospel, verses in pain. Preach to the block where the saints never came. Every bar is a brick, every line is a stain. I rose from the dirt, now I reign in the rain. Concrete gospel, pray through the war. Knock down gates, made peace with the score. No choir, no priest, just a soul in a pen. I die for the code, then I rise again. I ain't preaching for claps. I'm speaking for the ones they buried without names. For the soldiers who never got eulogies. Only chalk lines and candles in the rain. Yeah, now the marble floor's cold, but the heat's still on. Got designer thread stitched with the ghosts of the gone. I remember them days, rhyming and raid. Now it's Ben's keys tossing while the bosses get paid. But I don't forget roots on the sun of the storm. But my throne from the ash, made my crown from the torn. They fear what's real, try to copy my flow. But I speak for the streets, every bar is a blow. No gimmicks, no lies, just a path through pain. Wrote scriptures and struggle made legends from strain. Still ride solo, still toast to the dead. Still keep my third eye on the snakes I fed. Cause betrayal comes dressed in familiar skin. And trust is the rarest when you have a pen. So I write what I live, I bleed what I write. Concrete gospel, it's the truth of my fight. Yeah, it's my concrete gospel, verses in pain. Preach to the block where the saints never came. Every bar is a brick, every line is a stain. I rose from the dirt, now I reign in the rain. Concrete gospel, pray through the war. Knock down gates, made peace with a score. No choir, no priest, just a soul in a pen. I die for the code, then I rise again. They tried to bury me, but I'm from concrete. I don't just survive, I bloom where they bleed.
I wanna say sorry for what I had to do. This life don't hand out peace, it hand out choices. I chose power, now they whisper when I walk in the room.
I was raised with a siren sing lullabies, where a kid with a dream learned to shoot or die. Had a rusty 38 tucked deep in the coat, and a prayer to the sky that would barely float. Mama cried in the dark, daddy ran with the flame, so I married the hustle, gave my heart to the game. Every handshake tested, every look was a read. You bluffing or you bleed, that's the creed. I ain't never had a mentor, never had peace, just a devil on my shoulder and a beast off leash. Now I walk with a limp from the weight I bear, but my mind's still sharp like a crosshead glare. I don't run from the past, I keep it close. Let it fuel every deal, every thread I host. I rose from the mud with a crown made of pain. Now I toast with the ghosts who died in my lane.
No apologies. I built this throne out of bones, out of tears, out of nights alone. You can judge my ways, but you ain't seen a war. You ain't lived one day on my side of the door. No apologies, no regrets in my breath. I was born in the smoke, I make peace with death. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plot and pray. I'm still here, still real, still running the play.
Now the tables done flipped, I'm the one they fear. Same ones who laugh now disappear. They forget real quick who lit the fire, till I pull up slow and remind the choir. See the streets don't love, they just loan you fame, then erase your name like a glitch in the game. So I play it like chess, never check too fast. I let them think they win until I break they glass. I done fed fake friends and buried real ones. Watch loyal turn snake when the heat got tons, but I'm cut from a cloth that don't stretch or fold. Every scar on my skin worth more than gold. Now I speak in code, move quiet like ghosts, and I never let them close if they brag or boast. This ain't rap, this a journal from the abyss, where a real one speaks what the others dismissed.
No apologies, I built this throne out of bones, out of tears, out of nights alone. You can judge my ways, but you ain't seen a war. You ain't lived one day on my side of the door. No apologies, no regrets in my breath. I was born in the smoke, I make peace with death. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plot and pray. I'm still here, still real, still running the play.
They say power corrupts, but where I'm from, weakness kills. You either rise a villain,
like die forgot. Now I stand on empires, bricks in my name, from the trap to the charts, but I'm still the same. Still got a stash spot, still got the code, still got a circle tighter than designer clothes. I done walked through the storm, came back with flames. Now my voice cut deeper than the major names. They flash for the gram, I flash for the fam. Every meal on the table had blood in the jam. I ain't here to pretend, I ain't here to please. I'm here to remind what it takes to lead. So I drop jewels, heavy leave silence in the booth while they chase clout. I just live my truth, now it suits in the day, hood talk at night. And I never second guess when I load that fight. Say my name with respect, I don't say it at all, cause I rose like a king and I'll never fall.
No apologies, I built this throne out of bones, out of tears, out of nights alone. You can judge my ways, but you ain't seen the war. You ain't lived one day on my side of the door. No apologies, no regrets in my breath. I was born in the smoke, I make peace with death. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plot and pray. I'm still here, still real, still running the play.
Every legend got a price. Mine's paid in silence, paid in scars, and I wouldn't change a thing.
They love the glow, but never ask about the grind. See, I ain't just street, I'm the whole blueprint.
Built from the gutter where the light don't reach, where the block got rules and the preachers don't preach. I was fed by the hunger, taught by the pain, learned more from a Glock than I ever did in school again. 10 toes in the fire, never flinch from smoke. I was broke with a dream, now my vision provoked. They used to overlook me, now they study my moves. Now I pull up with silence at a Bentley cruise. Had to move with the metal, had to think like a boss. Had to lose some folks just to count my loss. Got blood on my hands and I sleep just fine, cause I did what I had to every step, every line. Now they watch from the sidelines, envy in their face, trying to mimic my grind, but can't match my pace. I don't talk war, I just load and aim. If you mention my name, better mention with flame. I was built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now I run every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust in my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. I was built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now I run every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust in my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. I've been crossed by my kin, I've been stabbed in the back. I ain't new to the pain, I just load and react. I ain't in it for the fame, ain't chasing no cloud. I'm the one that they call when the lights go out. See, I move like a whisper, strike like a king, turn a trap to a castle, stack while they cling. I don't beg for respect, I just take what's mine, put the world on alert with a bar and a sign. I got killers who love me, bosses who owe. I got war in my veins and a platinum flow. Every bar that I spit is a brick in the wall. Built this empire from nothing, now I never fall. Still sharp with the hustle, still cold with the hands. Still got the blueprints buried in the plans, and I ain't afraid of the end. I just fear being broke, so I grind till I'm gone, leave my name. Was built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now running every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust in my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. Was built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now run every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust in my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. Real ones lost. Real ones lost. You want this life? You better believe for it. I ain't earned a thing with peace. I took it from the hands of the ones who swore I couldn't. Now suits at the table, but my soul still raw. I can read through a lie, I can smell fake law. Never needed permission and never asked for help. I just bet on myself while they bet on wealth. Now the chain hang heavy, but the heart still stone. And the pain that maybe still sits in the tone. So I rap for the ones who ain't make it out, who died with their pride, never changed for clout. I toast to the past, but my eyes on the wind. I got angels above and some demons within, but I walk like a legend, talk like a threat. And I promise every word got a price and a debt. So don't try to test what you can't contain. I'm the storm they ignore till I flood the game. Put my life in these bars, every cut, every scar. This ain't just music, it's who we are. We are. This ain't just music, it's who we are. This ghost, mother built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now I run every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust is my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. Mother built from the gutter, raised by the cold, made for the pressure, never bent, never fold. They talk tough, but I walk through the heat, left prints in the dirt. Now I run every street, no fear in my chest, no breaks in my lane. Only loyalty I trust is my fam and the flame. They want the crown, but can't pay the cost. I came from the dark where the real ones lost. Real ones lost. Real ones lost. Real ones lost. You see the chains, the cars, the shows, but I earned all that in silence and blood. Built from the gutter, and I never forget.
Powder, simmered and still.
came from a place. I'm from a code, you break it, you fold, you follow it, you eat.
Came up with a rats move smarter than fakes. Wear a snake, wear a smile, and a chain ain't safe. Where your name get tested the second you shine. So I learned how to grind one hand on the nine. Mama prayed for my soul while I prayed for the drop. Told her I'd be home late, had to spin by the block. I ain't asked for this crown, I took it in flame. Had to carve out a legacy, not just a name. Had to cut off the crew when they slowed my speed. I don't carry their weight, just a fam and the greed. I ain't playing to survive, I'm designed to kill. I'm the whisper in the alley that the fakes all feel. Had stripes, 4 strings, wore scars, 4 shows. Put a blade to her back before I pose for the clothes. This ain't Hollywood rap, this the concrete truth. Where the murder rate rise with a cracked out booth.
I'm made of cement and steel. I don't bend, I don't kneel. I don't beg for a meal. I just hunt what I feel. I was forged in the smoke, baptized in the cold. Every bar that I spit got a body it told. I don't talk, I apply. I don't fear, I defy. Only peace that I get is the day that I die. I'm made of cement and steel. I don't beg for a deal. I just build my own throne, let the kingdom kneel.
They say time heals wounds, but I don't got scars. I got lessons in my veins and revenge in my bars. I've been doubted, dissed, plotted and played, but I'm still in the field, just sharper with shade. Now they smile for a pick, but they handshake fear, cause they know I can't vanish, then reappear near. I'm a boss with a past that don't fit in a file, so I move like a ghost, but I strike with style. I remember them nights, no heat, no light, just a plan and a Glock and a will to fight. Not a safeguard weight in the floor, marble cold, but the streets still whisper everything I sold. You don't get this life from a verse you wrote, you earn it in a cell or a trench with a coat. So respect ain't a word, it's a war I won, and I never put it down till my breath is done.
I'm made of cement and steel. I don't bend, I don't kneel. I don't beg for a meal. I just hunt what I feel. I was forged in the smoke, baptized in the cold. Every bar that I spit got a body it told. I don't talk, I apply. I don't fear, I defy. Only peace that I get is the day that I die. I'm made of cement and steel. I don't beg for a deal. I just build my own throne, let the kingdom kneel.
They want the wins, but not the war. They want the throne, but not the dirt it's buried in. That's the difference.
Now the game all glam, but the pain stay real. And the ones who forget get found by steel. I got wolves on the line, I got hawks in the sky, and I'm watching every move with a sniper's eye. I don't sleep, I reload, I don't dream, I build. Every move that I make, got a plan to yield. This ain't rap, this a code, this a contract signed in the language of death. If you step out of line, not a label one hits, but I give them truth. From a block where your best friend will snatch your roof. So I spit for the lost, for the ones in dirt, for the homies in chains who still know their worth. I ain't here for the chains or the fake applause. I'm the voice of the alley in the rebel cause. So remember my words when you see me rise. I'm the storm that was built under broken skies.
I'm made of cement and steel. I don't bend, I don't kneel. I don't beg for a meal. I just hunt what I feel. I was forged in the smoke, baptized in the cold. Every bar that I spit got a body it told. I don't talk, I apply. I don't fear, I defy. Only peace that I get is the day that I die. I'm made of cement and steel. I don't beg for a deal. I just build my own throne, let the kingdom kneel.
Steel don't break. Cement don't run, and I don't ever fold. Write that on my stone. Ain't no love where I'm from. Only codes, only dirt, and the path to power is paved in pain.
I was raised where the sirens sing lullabies, where the truth get buried and the loyalty dies. Seen fam turn snake, seen foes shake hands. Learned early that respect ain't giving it stands. Got cuts on my back, got steel in my chest. Got a rep that was earned in the wild, not a desk. Had nights I was hungry, heart froze in the rain. Now I feast with the wolves who survive the pain. Talk cheap, so I charge them a fee. Only silence get respect in the world of G's. Ain't a deal I took without checking the source. Ain't a soul in my circle that ain't ready for war. Kept my face in the shade, kept my blade in the boot. Never dance with the fakes, never lie for loot. They try to break me, tried to frame my lane, but I built my empire brick by flame.
No mercy lane, where the real don't blink. Where the steel talks loud and the blood don't sink. Ain't no rules but one, don't fold, don't fake, or you'll end in a frame by the yard or the lake. I got scars on my soul, got a throne made of grind. You can talk all you want, but respect take time. This is no mercy lane, don't come if you soft. We don't play, we don't pause, and we never take loss.
chrome tucked in the coat. Got killers on standby and cash to float. See, I never trust love, I just deal with facts. Cause the game will make a brother put a knife in your back. Had friends who turned fed, family war wire, so I stayed cold-hearted with a circle of fire. Every loss was a lesson, every win had a price, so I trade in loyalty, not luck or dice. I'm the shadow in the hall, the click in the dark, the one that moves first when the beef gets sparked. Got ink on my skin that tells my story, from a cell to a suite, from a threat to glory. They don't know what it's like to walk this line with one bad step mean chalk in the shrine, so I hustle like the rent due every damn night. In a world full of wolves, I became the fight.
Down on No Mercy Lane, where the real don't blink, where the steel talks loud and the blood don't sink. Ain't no rules but one, don't fold, don't fake, or you'll end in a frame by the yard or the lake. I got scars on my soul, got a throne made of grind. You can talk all you want, but respect take time. This is No Mercy Lane, don't come if you soft. We don't play, we don't pause, and we never take loss.
This road got no exits, no reroutes. You in or you out. And once you cross, you better never look back. Wow. Now with silence in the bins, visions in the smoke. Used to run from the shots, not fire and provoke. Got shooters who don't flinch, hitters with no name. We move like shadows, no fame, just aim. I built what I got from a trench and a plan. Turn the odds into fuel, made the fire expand. I don't rap for applause, I spit for my Kindle. Still stuck in the system, trying to find a win. I remember them licks, them long walk homes. Now it's jets out the city, 100 grand phones, but I never got soft. I just leveled the mind. Now my thoughts kill quicker than a tech or a 9. So salute to the real, to the ones still 10, to the ones who don't fold or won't break again. This ain't glamour, this is real, this the dead of the street. This is No Mercy Lane where your name compete.
No Mercy Lane, where the real don't blink, where the steel talks loud and the blood don't sink. Ain't no rules but one, don't fold, don't fake, or you'll end in a frame by the yard or the lake. I got scars on my soul, got a throne made of grind. You can talk all you want, but respect take time. This is No Mercy Lane, don't come if you soft. We don't play, we don't pause, and we never take loss.
No love, no fear, just code and consequence.
Ain't no handouts in my world, only what you take and what you bleed for. They call me king, but I never needed it. Born where the cold don't fade in June, where the wolves teach kids how to aim by noon. No fairy tales here, just a Glock and a mask, and a heart that got numb from the very first task. I ain't wait for a crown, I just carved one deep from the lessons in pain that don't let me sleep. Seen death in the rear view, pressure in front. Had to learn how to kill while they learn how to stunt. They don't get it, this life ain't designed for the weak. Every friend turn rival when the bread run deep. Got my name in the wind, but my face in the mist. If you talk, better walk, I don't miss with a fist. Every chain that I rock got a cost, they forget. Every move that I make is a lifetime bet. I don't flex on the gram, I don't post my wins. I just stack, move silent to collect my sins. I'm a king without a throne, I don't need, I don't cry. Had to rise with no map and a piece on my thigh. Ain't no mercy in my path, just a trail of bone. Built a kingdom from pain, now I sit alone. They can't walk how I walk, can't breathe in my zone. Got the crown from the blood, not a text on a phone. I'm a king without a throne, but I still wear pride. And the ghost of the game still ride by my side. Now the bricks turn checks and the nights turn suits, but I still feel heat when the silence roots. Still got that hoodie, that blade, that stare. Still got the fire that they'll never repair. I came up with the jackals, now I dine with sharks. And I never lose sleep cause my heart's all dark. They want the fame, I want the land and law. I want silence and peace and revenge and war. I remember them calls, we need one more hit. Now it's conference calls with 100 mil split, but I never forgot, I still drive those streets. Still salute the block where I earned my seat. They wonder why I never trust, never show love, cause I seen real killed by fake with a hug. Not a chain heavy, but the soul more so. So I ride through the night with the tent real low. I'm a king without a throne, I don't kneel, I don't cry. Had to rise with no map and a piece on my thigh. Ain't no mercy in my path, just a trail of bone. Built a kingdom from pain, now I sit alone. They can't walk how I walk, can't breathe in my zone. Got the crown from the blood, not a text on the phone. I'm a king without a throne, but I still wear pride. And the ghost of the game still ride by my side. I don't want love, I don't need light, just give me the dark and a clean shot at the night. They talk loyalty, but they ain't seen betrayal. A brother flip sides when the feds unveil. I've been crossed, been burned, been set for dead. Now I breathe through the scars and I shoot instead. Ain't no peace, just pause between the storms. Every move I make feel like breaking norms, but I carry the code and I live by the steel. Only speak when it's time to collect or kill. Yeah, I built this lane from the dust and fear. Now I walk with the weight of 1,000 years. I ain't looking for forgiveness, just space to roam, and a silence that echoes like a shot back home. So don't ask where I've been, I was earning my seat with a blade in my boot and a Glock in the seat. I'm the code, I'm the cut, I'm the rule, I'm the stone. I'm the king you fear most, the one with no throne. I'm a
king without a throne. I don't kneel, I don't cry. Had to rise with no map and a piece on my thigh. Ain't no mercy in my path, just a trail of bone. Built the kingdom from pain, now I sit alone. They can't walk how I walk, can't breathe in my zone. Got the crown from the blood, not a text on the phone. I'm a king without a throne, but I still wear pride. And the ghost of the game still ride by my side. No crown, no court, just me and the rules I broke to make it.
Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Came from the bottom, the dirt, the flame. Raised by the wolves, ain't new to the game. Mama in tears, papa in chains. I learned young how to hustle through pain. Cracks in the walls, roaches in rain. Dreams got lost where the rich never came. Now I'm in whips with the matte black frame. Gold in my grill and the ice on my chain. Run through the city like I own the map. Every corner got a story in a loaded strap. OG's not when I walk on by. Respect don't come unless you're ready to die. Enemies close, I ain't ducking fate. I don't talk war, I just open gates. Trap house lit, bills in stacks. I made more moves than a chessboard pack. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Where the sun don't shine, dreams get shot when you step out of line. Put my life in the bars, every rhyme's a scar. Every verse like a bullet from a midnight car. Got love for my people, pain for my foes. Trust ain't free, I learned that slow. Every meal I ate, I bled for that. Every dollar I stack, had to dance with a strap. Ain't no peace, just cold ambition. Raised in the kitchen with dope and vision. Now I spit fire in the booth like a mission. Whole crew eating, no broke division. Look in my eyes, you can see what I lost. But I walk like a king, I don't count the cost. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip. Streets don't sleep, so I never blink. Mind on the money, I don't overthink. Cold in my veins, I was raised in the pit. Steel in my hand, yeah, I stay with the grip.
Yeah, no crown, no chains. Still I rule my lane. Let's go. I came up out the gutter, hard cold like the winter. Steel nerves, I don't stutter. Every loss made me winner. From the block where the dreams get locked in a cell, where you hustle for a slice, not a bite from the well. Mama working 2 shifts, pops never came home, so I learned how to flip, cook heat from a cold stone. Dark nights with a spark in my palm. I ain't preaching, just teaching how I weathered the storm.
No crown, no chains, but I move like a king. No gold, just pain, but my words still bling. From the dirt, I'll rise with the fire I bring. They ain't give me nothing, had to make my ring.
I don't floss for the gram, I just plot for the fam. They was praying I'd fall, now they clapping the man. All them cold nights taught me how to ignite. A vision so strong it could burn through the night. OG show love, now I pay that for it. Every scar on my skin is a note in my story. 10 toes in the trap, now I run my own lane. What they call it street fame, I just call it pain. See, I ain't never needed diamonds to shine.
Slept on floors, ran from cops, saw my bro take 3 in the parking lot. Still I rise, no alibi, just my will and my war cry. Whipping words like a pot on high, flow too raw, got the game on fry. I ain't looking for a deal, I ain't looking for a throne, just a mic and a beat I can call my own.
No crown, no chains, but I move like a king. No gold, just pain, but my words still bling. From the dirt I rise with the fire I bring. They ain't give me nothing, had to make my ring.
So when they ask me who I am, I tell them, no crown, no chains, just legacy in my veins.
We came from the mud, now we here. The grind don't stop, the hustle don't sleep. Let me tell you about that real journey. Born in the struggle, no luxury, no peace. Had to fight for every step, never handed a release. Streets colder than the ice, no warmth to be found. But I learned to walk tall, never looking down. Pops wasn't around, mama worked double shifts. Had to fend for myself, learn how to flip the script. Saw the block turn wild, brothers start to fold. But I kept my hustle clean, never sold my soul. Got my first taste of power, never felt so alive. But I learned quick that the price was the cost of my pride. Homies turned enemies, loyalty became rare. I had to watch my back, couldn't trust a soul out there. I flipped my first pack, felt like I was king. But the higher I went, the heavier the sting. Cops on my tail, got caught in the game. But I stood my ground, never gave up my name.
From the mud to the top, but the climb ain't sweet. Every move that I made, I had to fight to eat. Loyalty's tested, trust is hard to find. But I carry my weight, never leave mine behind. From the mud we rise, we ain't falling no more. We kept grinding, kept fighting, now we knocking the door. In the streets we survive, we hold it down. From the bottom to the top, we wear the crown.
Taught myself to hustle, taught myself to win. But the game's unforgiving, it'll chew you up, spit you thin. Had dreams bigger than the block, wanted more than gold. But the more I stepped up, the more the lies unfold. The streets don't love you, they'll see you get weak. They'll feed off your hunger, then turn when you speak. I seen homies get locked, some just fade away. The game don't show mercy, you either fight or pay. But I kept my head straight, didn't let them sway. Kept the grind in my heart, pushed the hate away. I learned quick, ain't no friends in the game. It's just you, the hustle and the pain. I made it out, but I didn't leave them behind. Kept my circle close, real ones on my mind. Through the struggle, we rise, we shine like a star. Made it from the mud, now look at how far.
From the mud to the top, but the price was high. Every scar, every tear, they were never a lie. The streets test your soul, but I made it through. Now I'm standing here, proud of what I grew. From the mud we rise, we ain't falling no more. We kept grinding, kept fighting, now we knocking the door. In the streets we survive, we hold it down. From the bottom to the top, we wear the crown.
They don't tell you about the nights when the hunger's real, when the pressure's on you and you gotta make a deal. But you hold it together, keep your heart in the fight, keep your eyes on the dream and the future in sight. I ain't here for the flashy, I ain't here for the clout. I'm here to put my family on, show what I'm about. The streets taught me lessons, the streets gave me scars, but it also gave me wisdom and a reach for the stars. Now I move different, got the weight on my back, but I carry it with pride, never slack, never lack. The game's still the same, but I'm playing it smarter. Investing in my future, stacking up the charter. I ain't got time for the fake, I ain't got time for the lies. I'm focused on the hustle, I'm focused on the rise. The streets don't show love, but they respect the grind. So I keep my mind sharp, and I leave the hate behind.
From the bottom to the top, but I earned every dime. Had to weather the storm, but I kept my mind in line. Now I'm watching the throne, yeah, I'm taking my place. From the mud to the crown, we all gotta chase. From the mud to the top, but I never forget.
from the dirt. We came out clean, made it through the hurt. Ain't no stopping us now. We made it to the top. The grind's forever.
Yeah. This ain't no fairy tale. Nah. It's the real street scriptures. Let's get it.
I came from the bottom where the light barely shines. Graveyard shifts trying to dodge the wiretaps and the fines. Mama prayed, but the streets raised me right. Taught me how to fight, how to survive the night. Flipping packs, dodging 12, yeah, I did what I had to. Family gotta eat, even if it means breaking through. Watching homies fall, get snatched up by the law. Life ain't a game when your best friend's the cause. I learned to hustle young, it was pain in the play. Pops locked up, so I learned to keep the wolves at bay. Saw my bro selling dreams, but his heart got cold. Made a vow that I never let the streets take hold. It's the grind, it's the hustle, it's the pain that I wear. Every scar's a lesson, I don't show no fear. When the world's against you, you ain't got no violence, just a fire inside. Keep your eyes on the prize. Street scriptures written in the scars of the struggle. No crown, no chains, but I made my own hustle. From the bottom I rose, now I'm shining like gold. Taught myself to fight, never fold, never sold. In the block, it's a war every day, every minute. Loyalty's thin, but my code's infinite. Lost too many brothers to the game, to the lies. Now I keep my circle tight, only the real ones rise. Out here moving weight, never trusted a scale. The streets don't love you, they just want you to fail. I walk with the demons, but I made peace with them. Saw them in my reflection, had to defeat with them. Still I rise, yeah, the struggle made me wise. Made a plan, stuck to it, never looked at the skies. From the cracks in the pavement, I built a foundation. Now they watching my rise, they mad at the elevation. It's the hustle, it's the game, it's the pain I embrace. Never folding under pressure, kept my pace. They can hate all they want, but they don't know the fight that I put in for this crown, for this life. Street scriptures, written in the scars of the struggle. No crown, no chains, but I made my own hustle. From the bottom I rose, now I'm shining like gold. Taught myself to fight, never fold, never sold. Ain't no glory in this game, it's just survival, every move calculated, no room for revival. I keep my soul intact, don't need no validation. I'm my own king, no need for coronation. Now I'm in the game, but I don't play for the fame. I just play for the bread, for the family, for the name. Started from the bottom, now I'm counting up the blessings. The price I paid was heavy, but it taught me some lessons. Haters try to knock me, but I stay on the grind. Every failure a step, every struggle I shine. They want what I got, but they can't take my mind. Taught myself to hustle, now I'm one of a kind. I don't need no change, I don't need no gold. Got a mind like a diamond, hard, cold, and bold. I rose from the ashes, ain't no way I'm gon' fold. This life ain't for the weak, it's for the strong to hold. It's the hustle, it's the grind, it's the rise from the low. Every step that I took made my name glow. I built it from nothing, now they all see the change, but they'll never know the pain that came with the game. Street scriptures written in the scars of the struggle. No crown, no chains, but I made my own hustle. From the bottom I rose, now I'm shining like gold. Taught myself to fight, never fold, never sold. So when they ask me how I did it, what's the key? I just say survival, loyalty, and a whole lot of grit. Street scriptures, yeah. Never fold.